The brave tortoise. In a dense forest lived a group of animals. Among them was a tortoise named Tom. Tom was very brave and loved to explore the forest. One day, when he was out on his adventure, he spotted a group of rabbits running frantically. Curious, he followed them to find out what was going on. As he approached the rabbits, he noticed a huge eagle hovering above them. The eagle had been attacking the rabbits, and Tom knew that he had to do something to save them. Tom looked around and saw a large mushroom nearby. He quickly climbed on top of it and shouted at the eagle to leave the rabbits alone. The eagle, surprised by the sudden noise, turned to look at Tom. Tom used this opportunity to throw a small pebble at the eagle's head. The pebble hit its target, and the eagle flew away in fear. The rabbits were overjoyed and thanked Tom for saving their lives. Tom, always humble, smiled and said that he was just doing his duty as a friend. From that day on, the animals of the forest looked up to Tom as a hero. Tom continued to be brave and adventurous. But he never forgot the importance of helping others in need. And so, Tom, the brave tortoise, became a legend in the forest, inspiring all the animals with his courage and kindness. The Wise Old Owl. Once upon a time, in a dense forest, there lived a community of animals who loved to gather and have fun together. One day, they were suddenly faced with a terrible dilemma as a gang of mischievous monkeys arrived and began playing pranks on the other animals. They pulled their tails, stole their food, and disrupted their peaceful atmosphere. The animals tried to stop the monkeys, but they were no match for them. They were too small and weak. That's when the wise old owl decided to intervene. She had sharp eyes, quick reflexes, and was respected by all the animals in the forest. The owl approached the monkeys and offered to make a deal with them. She suggested that they could have all the fruits from the tallest tree in the forest if they promised to never disturb the other animals again. The monkeys, being greedy and foolish, agreed instantly. However, the owl had a secret plan. She knew that once the monkeys climbed to the top of the tree, they would get stuck and not be able to come back down. And that's exactly what happened. The monkeys were trapped at the top of the tree, and they cried out for help. The other animals heard their cries and rushed to see what had happened. The owl explained to them what she had done and why she had done it. The animals were relieved and grateful to the owl for putting an end to the monkeys' mischief. From that day on, the owl became even more respected and revered in the forest. She had saved them all from the trouble caused by the monkeys. And the rest of the animals vowed to always trust and respect the wise old owl. And so, peace was restored in the forest. And the animals went back to enjoying their carefree lives once again. The brave mouse. In a faraway forest, there was a small mouse named Max. Most animals in the forest didn't pay much attention to him because he was so small, but Max was brave and determined. One day, while he was out looking for food, he stumbled upon a group of animals that were being bullied by a mean cat named Whiskers. Max knew he had to do something to help. He devised a plan to distract Whiskers so the other animals could escape. Max ran up to Whiskers and bit him on his tail. Whiskers turned around in anger, but Max was too quick. He darted behind a tree and hid. Whiskers searched around for Max, but couldn't find him. Meanwhile, the other animals had made their escape and were safe from harm. Max's bravery and quick thinking had saved them all. From that day forward, Max became a hero in the forest. The other animals looked up to him and respected him. Even Whiskers, who had been humiliated by the small mouse, began to fear him. Max knew he had done the right thing, and he felt proud of himself for helping others. The end.